go. Hello, engineers. Welcome to another episode of Conflict Europa. I gotta go grab some juice. Right on. Well, hopefully, that internet connection is going to be a little bit better here. Never had so much of a problem, but like I said, we had some really bad ice storms and kind of messed with stuff a little bit. I did do a little bit off camera here. I did finish kind of sealing this area up a little bit. And I went ahead and plumbed off the side of our refineries here into two of these industrial assemblers. So what I wanted to do, if possible here, is I want to try and at least get the speed upgrades going. And I want to see what their effect is. So if I go threat score, we're at 577. Oh my gosh, we got to think about shields, guys. Definitely. So let me get underneath here. Oh, of course I need stuff. What is going to be the easiest place to get stuff? Can I do it through here? No. Excuse me, no, I can't. Well, isn't that groovy? Alright, I need to turn that drill thing off there, too. No, I need to let it finish, but I need to turn the... Okay. Really? That's not really what I was hoping it would do there. Okay, this is the speed upgrade. Okay. Go, 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 go. I'm trying to do this kind of fast, too, because I don't think we're in a combat time at the moment. And I really don't want it to suddenly be a combat time. Hopefully, I need to check on my mic here and stuff here in a second, too. So hopefully, that's all working. I didn't get a chance to do a proper sound check. And with all of the glitching that I've been having, it's probably a good idea. Wait, did I do underneath? I did not. Oh, I almost missed these. This is why I had to cut this cubby in here. Okay, so I'll get these installed real quick. There we go. And then here. And then here. And then we can go ahead and block these off. Decided to do a hollow like that just because of how the upgrades go on these particular guys here. Okay. 577. Doesn't look like it really went up. So we're probably safe to get them on here too. I'm going to do speed upgrades on these guys as well. There's a lot of debate on whether or not to do speed or power or whatnot. For what we need, I'm going to go speed at the moment. We might mess with yield or power later on some of the other ships and stuff. But for right now, that's what we're doing here. Okay. Now I need to figure out oxygen. Let's just keep it really simple. I'm just going to throw a vent right here. And then hopefully this room will seal up so we constantly won't be down here choking. We'll find out. Come on, come on, come on. We can do it. Come on, I'll help you. Oh, that was kind of what I was afraid of. Actually, we don't have any ice right now, so that might not be the case at all. Let me... And air vent, it's going to be this one. Room not pressurized. Well, I was worried about that, and it looks like my worries were correct. This has all got to be closed up underneath here. So hopefully that'll do it. So this is all being slated for fuel. And then what we'll do is we'll tell the drill to fill it all the way up to right underneath here, so all of those hydrogen tanks are under as well. Okay. That takes care of that. I'm wondering if I shouldn't go ahead and get the build and repair units up. None of that has really changed. Maybe I should. This might be the time to do it. I have access here, and I was kind of planning on running them across here. Was I going to do the drills, or was I going to do the build and repairs there? Oh my goodness, now I can't remember. I think I wanted to do... This is where things are going to get a little cruddy here. I want to try and do these in a way where they're kind of facing the right way. So if we're facing the base, this would be like, it would go like this. Left, right. Okay. And this guy, we would be switching to something like this. I'm going to go ahead and get that welded in. Okay. I'm trying to think what's the best. Yeah, I'll cut it later if I have to. Right now, let's just do these. Yuck, I need interior plates. And we need a cargo can down here. Good grief, this is really annoying to have to keep running back and forth. Okay. I need... So this is going to change everything. Having the industrial capability to do this will allow us to keep the base alive. It's going to let us build the stuff that we need to build. And we can come down and do some detail and stuff later. And I know last time I didn't get a chance to do the detail. We had to jet because things got too crazy too fast. I don't want that to be the case this time. Actually, that needs to be there. Then I need a straight, and then T. And then a straight, and then a T. T. Like so. Like so, and like so. And then corner, corner, corner. That'll do it. Okay. Well, at least the plumbing looks like it's better now. Now we're just waiting on the building repairs. Okay, let's get us some access to things here. We'll put a small cargo down here. This is probably a good place to get some stuff going anyway. Oh, for crying out loud. Because I can put some ammo magazines down there, and that's a good place for them too, because... this. And after I get this, I'll grab some steel plates. And I'll help it weld up. Oh, displays. Come on. Help me out with some displays. You guys can do it. Thank you. Okay. I got a bunch of steel plates on me.
We need additional tile.
Right on. Give me a desk or something I can sit in. That'll help me recharge. Put one, what, like right here? Do I not have displays? I just want to recharge my suit juice here real quick so she doesn't yell at me and I don't die. Okay. So that's good. That didn't take long. Should have plenty. No! I need to get better at using the search feature. Nice. Ah, see, we're still doing some hand welding. Okie dokie. So, these guys are going to take the place of the one that we got up here. So this is going to be the new outpost construction FCF or whatever. OCF, I think as it was. Anyway, that'll be the primary group, the one that's on that, oh my goodness, what is it called? Programmable block. I can talk today, honest. Right on. Okay, so because we're going to be cleaning up a bunch of stuff here. So one of the things I want to do before I close this up, though, is let's go ahead and set those up now. BUIL. Build and repair group. Okay, give me these. Okay, so that'll put them in the group. I'm going to turn them on. We're going to turn their volume to 0. Okay. We're going to go up here a little bit more. Help others. Good. I'm glad that's on by default. No, it's not on by default. Welding only. It's because I got the original one in there too. Okay. Sweet. Alright, now I need to go down to block naming, which is on the bottom. Right? Okay, and then we're going to say reset name. And these guys get OCF TAC, because that was the name of this facility. Oops. And we'll just keep that. Caps lock is on OCF. Space, prefix, groovy. Now I don't have to see him. And now I don't have to be scared to cut away the one that's upstairs. And we're pressurized. Woot woot! Nice. We don't have any light in here, so we will have to fix that. I might as well do that right now. Give me a pillar. So we'll say, I don't know, like right here. And right here. Well, is that too close? I think it might be too close. Yeah, I should have did it right here. That. And then we will grab these guys. I like doing this. Throw one there. Throw one there. There. And there. We'll grab our door. Throw it there. And then here is our passage pieces. We are looking for light. I believe I can do light. Do I do light first? Or nope, I go straight into the corridor piece, don't I? So light will go here. And then this will be corridor corner. Like so. Nice. Neato. Okay, so let's get these things. I don't need them named, so I like to go through and reset their name. And then we're going to add that outpost, construction facility dash space, prefix, and don't show on terminal, please. Okay. Now I need lights. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reset name. We're going to add outpost construction facility dash dash. And we're going to say, what would this be? Industrial room? We'll say bay. Bay sounds more base-like, right? Replace name. Lights. Okay. Let's do them a little bit off-white, so not too crazy. And like that. Intensity can come down, radius can come up, but intensity down. Sweet. Don't show on terminal. And now I can cut my lights off, and I can actually see down here. Look at that! We got an industrial room with room to grow! It's fantastic! Sweet. Where's our passage? Cool. Let's grab those passage lights and do the same thing here. So, corridor lights. Okay. Outpost construction facility dash space. Prefix. Bring their intensity down, but radius up. And that's what we want. There we go. Now we can actually see. Now, hopefully it's not too dark down here. Of course it is, but there actually is a trick that I can do here for that. GHT, give me one of these. We'll hide it here. Close that back up. Okay, so here's our corridor lights. I'm going to add that one that we just made to that group. It should be all by itself and all new. Like that. Okay. Save. Now, if I did that right, at the bottom of the stairs... It's like this is a lighted corner all of a sudden. Yay! Okay. Now we're good. We'll have to maybe change the texture from concrete to something else. But what we can do now is I can start to clean this room up, because we don't need any of this stuff anymore. I do need the O2 generator, though. Okay, so let's go deal with the O2 gen. Because we know we're going to need that. Trying to kind of do this quickly. Alright, O2 gens are going to hide back here, and I got a really good reason for that, actually. Light on here for a second. Let me get... O2. So I'm going to do 2 O2 gens down here for right now. But we're going to be doing a lot more than just 2 later.
We can't carry anymore.
Come on, guys, pick that up. Pretty please, pretty please.
It's full.
Fine.
We can't fit more.
Thank you. Alright, and then I want to put in the wall. Probably, I don't know, like right here.
Systems are functioning on low power.
Woo! Doing backflips. I'm going to put oxygen tanks there. I just got to go fast here for a second. Okay. So these need to be not those, but these. Okay. Tanks. Oxygen tanks. Boom, boom. Hey! Okay, now while I'm at it, ooh, I might have to actually do something a little different there. Give me these again. So I want to do, oh my gosh, entertainment. That's what I'm looking for. These make really good desk consoles. And I'm going to use them. Cool. Alright, what do these need? Nothing? Small tubes? Why do we keep running out of small tubes? I don't know, but we keep doing it. Alright, guys. So, now we got 2 fully upgraded assemblers. We racked our threat score way up. Which means, as quick as you like, we need to do some upgrades to our room here. So I'm going to say, based on what I kind of want to do, I know that I'm going to want 2 of those. And then let's do 2 more of these. These just make really good screens, so... What's in the way here? Aha! Found it. Or we can do, just to change it up a little bit. Go like that. Okay. That. Let's do like that. I like that. I like that better. And then what we can do that's kind of fun on these guys is we'll go like this. LCD. And we got these cool curvy ones like this. Or should I do... I can do that, or I can do the triangle one. Because you can see up from it, which is kind of cool. Let's do the triangle ones. There we go. It's kind of a neat effect. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, temporarily I got to cut into this so I can get over here. We got to ditch this stuff. Let's see, what is going to be the safest way to do this? See, these are all connected, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay. Yeah, this is just going to be ugly.
It's full. You can't fit more. Listen here, dumbass. It's full.
We'll give the building repairs a second to pick all that up. Doing all right? But have a little drink of my zesty beverage here while we're waiting. And let's I don't want to upgrade this yet because it's going to change. Okay. What is going on with our building repairs anyway? Oh, they're on walk. Fly, babies, fly. There you go. Okay. Good. This one emptied out.
Inventory full. Inventory is full.
Pick it up. There you go.
Listen here, dumbass. It's full. You can't fit more.
Pick it all up. Perfect.
Listen here, dumbass. It's full. You can't fit more.
That.
We can't carry anymore. Listen here, dumbass. It's full. You can't fit more.
She is very upset at me, isn't she?
Can't fit more.
Okay, so let's see.
It's all filled up.
I don't need that. Let's leave that there in case I want to tap into that later. This is going down to our main cargo cans. Passage. Here's what I want to do. So I want to be able to get in there still. So why don't you give me a T. And then a door. Like so. That way, this is sealed. And I can get out there if I need to. Okay. We should be good. And I'm going to test it here in just a second because we're going to see if we can go upstairs and grab things out of that cargo container. This one right here. Because this will be the test for sure. So, where's those refineries? No! I was really hoping that wasn't going to be the case. Alright. So that's a no-go.
Inventory is full.
Now we get to hunt it down.
Inventory is full. Inventory full.
Okay, and we're going to do that from up here.
You're done up. It's full. You can't fit more. You can't carry more. Listen here, done up. It's full. You can't fit more. Inventory is full. Inventory is full. You can't carry anymore. Listen here, done up. It's full.
Okay.
You can't fit more.
I know, you're angry at me. Calm down. It'll be okay. Alright. So what I need to do is dig this hole and follow the pipe down. And then unangry whatever's going on.
We can't carry anymore.
Okay, so that's an air vent. And it's no longer connected to anything.
Inventory is full.
Okay, so that's not great.
Listen here, dumbass. It's full. You can't fit more.
That's an air vent.
Listen here, dumbass. It's full. You can't fit more.
And then here is the room where we probably messed it all up.
Listen here, dumbass. It's full. You can't fit more.
Okay. So here's what we want to do. I need pipe.
Listen here, dumbass. It's full. You can't fit more.
So I probably want one of those. Grab one of those. Yikes. Thank you. A little bit of this. Okay. That'll be last. Okay, so this is what, a vent?
Listen here, dumbass. It's full. You can't fit more.
So give me the air vent. Let's throw it right here. Okay. Give me... Those are Willis ducts that we're using there, and I want to continue to use those. I like that. That was a good, clean way to run that. So this is a junction. I want the X junction. Like so. Close that up. Okay, so then what do we got here? So on this one, we want a corner. Like so. Into another corner. Like so. Okay. Into a piece of pipe. To a corner. And then into one of these. Into one of those. Okay, we'll give that a second to handle business here for a second. As soon as those connections are good, we'll be able to test it from up here. Now, we don't have to leave this like this. I just need to make sure that everything is getting power like it's supposed to. Or getting plumbed like it's supposed to, I should say. Is there a reason why we're not getting... We can't be out of cobalt. Oh, there's stone there. No, we got a ton of iron. Oh. Okay, so we are not connected, and it's more than just that can. So it'll be from when we broke this up in here. Which I need to fix this anyway. Okay, so this is where all of our goodies come from. And that's probably where it was broken, right there. Okay. And then we know this pipe for sure is going to the industrial area. This pipe is going up, is going literally up inside the gates. That's finished, that's finished, that's finished. This pipe is going straight down to our resources. And that pipe's going to a tower. Yep, I just heard everything connect. We got it. I'm pretty sure we got it now. So let's go check. So having the plumbing up here is important because that's what feeds our towers. So let's say refinery. Looks like they're getting everything that they need now. And the assemblers are cooking. That's fantastic. I'm just mad cooking a bunch of stuff. And I just started a bunch of reactor components. That is the next thing I'm going to take care of here real quick. I got to get us shielded, guys, because now that everything's connected, we're at 644. Let's update real quick. .644 file save. Okay, and that should update it in the game here too. Hopefully you guys can see that on your screens. So now that that's done, I got to figure out power. I got to figure out power, and then I got to start building the shields for the base. So, best place to do power, honestly, down here where it's going to be all hidden. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. But that means I need a room, and we'll have to have the means to get to said room. Okay. And then I'll have to be careful when I close this up. Okay. Reactors. The goal is going to be to run 2 of these guys. So let's just figure out what these guys need size-wise. Okay. And I know this is all going to drive my stuff through the roof. So when I fill the voxels in, I'll have to aim it so it does not fill this room in. Because we're going to need access to this space. Okay, almost there. That leaves all this open for tanks. Okay, I'll make sure I leave a gap up there because I'll need it to find the plumbing. We're doing good. Just got to keep moving here. Okay. All right, so that's our reactors. How do I want to do our batteries? We're going to do... I can put them in this wall here, actually. This is where it's going to get wild. We want the DMI batteries. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that gives us 8. And each of these requires 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 100, 120, 140, 160 of those special components. Ugh. That is awful. Okay. Okay, there it is. And there it is. Okay. Want that. And I'm just going to go like this. Ooh, I can actually see that, though. Okay. We'll go like that. That'll seal that up. Okay. How do I want to be able to access this room?
We need additional pylons.
Okay, so here's this.
We can't carry anymore. Inventory full. Inventory is full.
Ooh, this is going to be awful. We gotta go fast. Righteous. Okay. So, what I'm going to do here is... like that. That. Like that.
Emergency. Power systems are failing.
Calm down.
It's all filled up. Go drop it off and use it on the juice box.
Pipe. Give me pipe. Is that my nearest pipe that I can grab? It doesn't seem. It seems like there should be something closer. No? Of course not. This definitely does not feel like the most direct path here.
System
Crap.
has no power.
Calm yourself! Hmm.
Listen here, dummy. It's full. You can't fit more.
Okay. Well, we're just running pipe all over the place and making things difficult, aren't we? Okay. So that will let us come out here like this. And we'll do an open ladder. Okay. And switch over to passage. I should have just did just open tube. It's easier to get up and down in that situation, but whatever. Okay. We'll go like that. Okay, give me this. Okay. Then we'll put a door here. So we'll give it a light. Regular corridor piece here. Uh-oh. That's not what we want, though. Like that. And then I need a corner. Like so. Because we're not going to have to go down there very often, but I do need to be able to get down there if I need to. Okay. So we are looking for that one, I believe it is.
Someone is at the front doorbell.
Ooh, that one is awful. We don't want that. There's another one that's kind of like that, though. Come on, which one is it? Is it this one? Is this the one I'm looking for? I think it is. Yep, that'll do it. That'll do. Cool. And now I just have the fact that that needs to be covered. So we'll cover it just with some plates. Easy peasy. Uh-oh. And a chunk of ladder that's missing. Nice. That wasn't too bad. That's not too bad at all. Okay. Go to G. We'll grab this. While we're in here, let's grab those lights again. We were actually able to build a couple of these batteries, huh? Nice. Nice. And then these guys need a crap ton of reactor components and those specialty components. Okay. Yeah, let's just take everything out of here. We'll let that one build reactor components. Let's grab this guy. And I will have him doing 400 of these. We need them both. Okay. That should do it for that. I'm not a huge fan of the shield table per se, but we do have our little computer room that we have over here. I'm just thinking I could probably put this guy like right here. Something like that. Right on. Okay. What are we going to do for... what are we going to do for defenses? And I got to think about being able to see. That was pretty productive. We were doing some rapid fire building there. 675. And we are definitely vulnerable right now too. So, alright guys, we got to think about how we want to do this. Now in the past I've done a nice big pit that we've worked out of. And even if I don't build like our main starships down here, I at least we need our own version of basically we need our own version of those mules so we can build a platform. I mean, that's what it really comes down to. So no matter what, we're building at least ships the size of those mules, or even something the size of like those tugs. We could do that from down here, but like I said, I'm going to need an area that's safe to build in. And the safest way to do that is to put it in a pit when we're in a flat area like this, because then I'm more protected than trying to build it up on the surface. In the meanwhile, though, we've got to be able to keep this place alive. The 200mm turrets and the 2 CWIS turrets are not going to do it. So I'm trying to think what the best way of handling the situation is. Thinking here. Let's look at our weapon options real quick. I could do custom turrets, or I could do fixed turrets. I think that I'm okay with using the built-in turrets, whether it's vanilla or it's the Northwind, like on our fixed structures. But I think to make it more fun, I'd like to say that we really need to stick with custom turrets for anything bigger than like 30mm. So if that's the case here, though, by using those rules, I could do... We got a lot of 203, so I could do... Some of these singles might be a good start. Those might not be that hard to do. I mean, I have the 203 turret itself. It's kind of a big gun, though. And then how do I get it plumbed and set up? I mean, we know we wanted to do pylons over here for the drones to be able to connect to. We want to build some kind of like a land corvette, because we were already talking about doing like one of those pilums like we had in the last episode. Those were just too easy to use. It makes sense to do it. It doesn't leave us a lot of room for other areas. We had our build pit. We built that cool like control tower last time too, and I mean it wasn't that hard to do, but it wasn't as useful as I thought it would be. It would be just as easy for us to like come off the middle of the wall or something back here too for the shields, or even just build it off the back of this, which I think is what I'm going to do. Thinking about it and looking at it, I think it makes the most sense. Because that's the main thing I was looking at here. Trying to figure out where I was going to put this thing. I mean, not as aesthetically pleasing as that cool control tower was. But at least we get a little protection from the walls, which have already saved our butts a couple of times. I have no idea what's happening here. Probably need a lot of more superconductors. Yeah. Okay. So, if you guys were really excited to see me build a new drone, ended up being not what we were doing here today. I had to fix the industry, and we had to get shields up on the base because it was just happening too fast. As soon as I saw our threat score was up past like 100, I was like, oh crap. Yeah, we're at 675. So that basically added 25 more threat, and it's not even a completed shield. And then I got a couple 100mm guns up here and the 2 CIWS. We still have not figured out what we're going to do to actually protect ourselves, and I need to figure that out. I know that the CIV guys on theirs, I'll cheat for just a second and I'll show you what theirs look like. It's not really cheating, we'll show you. So these guys over here, they're using like these little bunkers that have the 203mm turrets popping up out of them. And they got them spaced out pretty far away from the actual outpost. They're not ginormous. I mean, it could be done. But just kind of like as a rule of thumb as we're playing, what I'd like to say is that things that are like those guns, if I'm going to use those gun turrets, I have to be able to walk around in them because that's how they're designed. I can't just bury them. So that kind of changes how I would do things a little bit. So I could do it like they did. I mean, we could come out here just a little ways, and I could build another little like bunker structure. Same thing out in front. We could put 203 turrets facing out that direction. The only problem with that is that how do I protect the other side of the base then? Whoa, 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 wow. Urgh. Gotta watch those dudes. I mean, because ultimately that's the biggest problem I'm having right now. I could do separate things. I mean, that's an option too. I could come out here and build a little bunker in a whole separate building that's not actually physically connected. If I do that, then I'm going to have to load it up with a ton of ammo, though, and then constantly be worried about the ammo thing. It'd have to be under its own power and everything. That just sounds tedious. I mean, what are my other options? Come like way out here and off to the side and build one? Because it would have to have, between the both of them, they'd have to be able to clear. They'd each be able to have to, like, clear the back half of the base and be able to clear the front for that to work. I mean, so I'd have to build out here quite a ways to make that work. I mean, it's doable. This is just wall and pipe. I mean, it looks like a huge, big facility, especially on top. It's not. This is just one block thin. You know, maybe that's what we do, and we run these 203 turrets. It looks like they're about 2 blocks high. Maybe try and do it so they're as flush with the ground as possible. Or would we want them to be up like this? What's the benefit of putting them in flush? Less sticking out to get shot. But at least I get a little bit more armored on them if I stick them up. We'll go up 1. But that means I got to go down 1, 2, 3 total blocks. So basically a 3x3 cube is what has to be cut. I can do that. I could probably cut the hole pretty easy too, even using the beetle. I just have to bring the thing up and adjust it out. All right, I think that's what we're gonna do. I mean, we're gonna have to get some kind of defenses up no matter what. It's gonna happen. And I'll have to just run the pipe out. So we'll start with bricks on the ground, get out to where we want, and then I'll just have to run pipe. Now the good news is actually I might not have to run pipe that far on this side because we're already over here underground anyway for our industrial stuff. And we're kind of underground here on this side a little bit. Is what it is? Okay. So that's what we're going to do. When we get back on the stream here in a minute, I'm going to wrap this episode up for the recording. But when we come back, that's what we're going to do. We are going to... we'll run the blocks on the ground. We'll count them as we go so we can mimic it on the other side. And we'll get 203 turrets off the front of the base. And in a way that they can cross the back of the base to be able to protect the back of the base. Because that gives us 4 203mm barrels. And then I'm thinking I'd like to probably get Sea Whizzes back up on top after we do that. And not use the 100mm on the towers. We might be able to find a better place to put the 100mm. They're not going to be super... They're more effective than these guys at range. But they're not going to be super effective at defending us against anything big. I'm worried about getting hit by... We're at a point now where I know threat score-wise that we can start getting hit by things like corvettes and destroyers. Ground and air, honestly. I think corvettes in the air... Definitely destroyers on the ground, though. And a destroyer on the ground, to put that into perspective, that's a shielded... ground navy. So basically a shielded rover
functioning on low power.
That's packing, I think, 3 of these. So it already outguns this entire facility. Yep. Alright guys, all that, a whole lot more on the next one. If you guys liked today's video, do me a favor, click like on that video. And if you want more Conflict Europa, subscribe to the channel. If you are going to watch the stream a little longer, just hang out. We'll be back in just a minute.